Yeah, yeah. What they say? I'm so divine, I'm so divine. Imperfection, perfection, my presence shines. My mental is parasailing maritime. They say I'm destined to read the palm line. Yeah, I'm so divine, I'm so divine. Imperfection, perfection, my presence shines. My mental is parasailing maritime. They say I'm destined to read the palm line. Yeah, I'm so divine.
Welcome to the H.G.R.G podcast, episode 36. What's going on, fellas?
What's good? What's good,
Jerry,
guys? What's good?
DT.
You know, I'm going to have to ask this question. DT, you still with us?
Yeah, I ain't wearing my hat either. Neither are you.
It's no hat day with H.G.R.G.
No hat day.
No hat day at the office.
We're gonna show the shape ups and the baldies.
We're gonna show who got the best hairline in this whole thing.
I think Lance is winning.
100%. My vote is Lance.
I got the silky smooth shiner. You know,
It's been a while, fellas. Been a while. We got a big announcement. Talk that.
Absolutely. Episode 36, guys. Today we want to talk about the portal. We got a lot of it done. We're in motion. We've helped people. You know, we just put it all together. We're big now on social media. We're putting things out. I mean, everything is really, really coming together. So we want to talk about that today and really officially introduce the portal to you guys today. How's that sound, fellas?
Yeah, it's time, man. It's been a long time coming. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
For sure. So
a lot of background, hard work.
Absolutely. And you know, I've always talked about the YouTube rabbit hole and how that's something I've always gone down. And, you know, when I get to the end of it, you know, it's just enough information, but it's never enough to really move forward. Right. They just give you just enough, just a taster, you know? So, you know, I feel like with our podcast, we give more than that. And then we go to the next level with what we're presenting now. You know, and I think that we need to speak about that and tell the people what they get, you know, when they come over to H.G.R.G. Right. So DT, if you can expound on some of your favorite parts of what we're bringing to the table and what it is and what that looks like, I'll hand over the floor to you.
Appreciate you. Salute to everybody. Yeah, obviously big for us. We put a lot of background work in. A lot of blood, sweat, tears, sacrifices, you know, time-wise, work-wise, family, financial, you know, calling in all favors. So, you know, salute to everybody on not only, you know, on our team, but, you know, to the people who also, you know, worked in the background to make this all come to fruition. Nevertheless, it's here, you know, ready and available. You know, we're a button away from you being a part of it.
I like that.
We're a click away, maybe if not a button, from you being a part of it. And I would say probably my favorite part of what we do is, or what we offer is the accessibility and how personable we are. You know, we don't hide, we don't sugarcoat, we don't. Obviously, at the end of the day, financial gain is a thought. But for us, it's more of a passion just to see people win. You know, the financial aspect comes later, you know, because to be honest, everything from this point forward is come out of pocket. Right. So, you know, it's the long game. What we're doing here is the long game. You know, we haven't done this to, you know, win today, tomorrow, next week, next year, you know, per se. You know, we've been already a year working on this and we're just announcing the launch of our portal. So all of what you've seen, the productions, the editing, the everything you've seen, the portal, the podcast, everything is all footed out of pocket. So sacrifices from the three of us, you know, now we can begin to see maybe the fruits of our labor, you know, little by little, but nevertheless, like I said, it's a long game. But like I said, to go back to it, my favorite part of it is just how accessible we are, how passionate we are. For each student, you know, it's like I think that we all wanted everybody to win, and that's why we created it. But I think that we all like enjoy it even more, that it's real, that we're actually seeing students closing on properties, building portfolios, the excitement in their faces when they close, to see their family at closing, you know, fathers and mothers and brothers and family members like, oh my God, thank you for what you did for my daughter. Thank you for what you did for my son. It's like, it's, you know, we appreciate the whole thing. And it's like, you know, for us, it's like, man, this is what it's all about. But, you know, I don't even know how to put into words, you know, what that does for me, you know, personally for me. But I think that's probably like a big part of what I love about this, what we're doing right now.
Right. And you say that it feels good to have somebody wear HGRG when you're signing the closing documents.
Absolutely.
And they send the picture to you.
Absolutely.
You know, I mean, that's where it's at ultimately. And another thing I want to point out is that we didn't present a portal and they go, hey, listen, you know, this is what we could do for you. Boom, 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 pay for it. And then us kind of sort it out. Right. Mm-hmm. We made sure we sorted everything out first. Mm-hmm. We made sure we show and then we prove first. Yep. And then we presented the portal.
Absolutely.
Here's the full-blown portal now that we know it works. Yeah. Because we had people, you know, without presenting it to the world, we did have people sign up, and we did have, I guess, our soft opening to make sure we could produce the way we tell you we can produce. Yep. I'm not to pat us on the back, but at the end of the day, it is a pat on the back. We want to make sure our product is good enough to present it.
Absolutely.
1000%.
You know, and that just shows the type of people we are.
Speaking of the portal, you know, what's in it? What am I looking forward to? I'm tapped in. I'm watching HDRG. I'm a fan. And portal. All right, now you got it. What's in it? Why invest?
So the portal. So first of all, HDRG.club. Tune in, lock in, tap in. One click of the button, like DT said. Get in, and it shows you what we do. It gives you from A to Z.
Invest in your financial freedom future.
1000%. So the portal. Well, it took a long time coming to get where we at. But we put
because you're a perfectionist, though.
Yeah, that's because all of us is. We're not going to give out a product that right. You're not going to learn from. You're not going to take and appreciate. Correct. You're not going to take and just keep on pushing. So this portal gives you a step-by-step booklet movement to get to financial freedom. Like,
let me interject real quick. I forgot to tell you this. I wanted to say this. So one of our students, right there, this is a funny thing. I know I texted you guys about this, but we didn't talk about this in person. One of our students texted us because he's closing on a property, and he was like, I was watching the episode, and I wanted to tell you guys, man, stop giving away the whole playbook. I paid good money for this playbook, and I'm watching your videos, your podcast, and you giving away the whole playbook. Stop doing that.
We do give out the playbook because we're transparent. The only thing with that is you get everything from us. Transparency, the playbook, the classes, the course,
the Zoom calls,
the
mentorship,
the mentorship, the emails, the Facebook community. We give you so just because we're giving the playbook, it's a lot that comes behind that.
That's what I told him. I said when Tom Brady played for New England, you know, he the GOAT, right? He had the same playbook as Jimmy Garoppolo. It didn't work out the same.
It didn't work out the same.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a different caliber person behind the center. You know, it matters. Who's behind the center matters.
That's a great analogy.
That's perfect.
Man, I'm on fire.
That's a great analogy.
I'm on fire.
That's because you just came out of vacation, bro. That's what happened.
And I don't got a hat on. You know I'm releasing all the endorphins. It's coming out. I'm not concealing any of this tonight. And I'm excited, man. We're releasing our portal, man. We lit.
Yeah, I agree. It's beautiful when we see somebody come from, I didn't think I could do it, to closing. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. And we have a couple of students that said, I didn't think it could be done, and now they're closed, and now thinking about a next buy.
Yep.
It's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me.
Yeah.
And to piggyback that, another thing is, I understand that our students may watch this and go, man, you're giving away the playbook.
Mm-hmm.
But here's also another thing that we don't give away. It's the team.
Right.
We tell you what a team looks like,
mm-hmm.
but you're not getting our team.
Yep.
I think that's the most important thing, and I always preach that as a team.
That's a good point.
The realtors that we use, you get. The attorneys that we use, you get. The financing that we use, you get.
To interject quickly, I think that's a great point, and I want you to continue expound on that. But I think that's another part of what sets HDRG apart, right, Lance? Because I know you say this all the time, and I'm gonna let you go ahead because I think I know you know where I'm going with it.
Yeah, my thing is, I want what you got.
Right.
Show me. Don't tell me how to do it. Tell me where you get it from. Right. Give me the connects.
This dude just hit him with a segue. Hit him with the segue.
I always want the connect. Don't tell me you got the best product, right? Yeah. And then don't tell me where to get it from.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, go figure it out, and I'm giving you knowledge. Go figure it out. No, tell me where to go. And this is the thing. That's why we always say it's a plug and play system.
Excuse me.
You don't have to go nowhere.
Yeah.
Everything is handed to you. And if there ever is an issue, it's very easy for us to step in and go, hey, X, Y, and Z, what's the issue here? Because we have a relationship with everybody. We're not introducing ourselves. Hey, this is H.G.R.G. And you're working with, John Doe here. Can you tell me this? It's not that.
Yeah.
Yep. It's hey, partner, what's going on with, so-and-so over here? What's the issue? And it's very simple.
So we don't just tell you to buy a property and go find a property manager and get an accountant.
Right.
And leave you at that. We don't just give you basic information because, that's a loaded statement. Buy a property. How? Who's going to help me buy that property? Now, not only who's going to help me, is that person trustworthy? Do you have experience with them?
Right.
For the types of property I'm looking for, should I work with John Doe or should I work with Sally Sue or should I work with, Jose? Depending on the types of properties, John Doe may be your best guy. Depending on, you as an investor, what you're looking for, Jose may be your guy. And obviously Sally Sue is another situation. So, and I think a lot of that is, we do all that for you. We spoon feed, hand feed you everything. And then we're accessible. You could book a call with us. If you have, concerns, thoughts, our students tap in regularly. And another thing that I think that separates us too is that we probably care too much, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, I take that statement back. We care too much, but that's a good thing.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it's a good thing.
We care too much because that's just passionate. It's the way we are. It shows in everything that we do. It shows in our personal lives. It shows in our business lives, and it shows in HDRG. That we care.
In the portal as well.
But I know what you mean, DT. Though, like the more we start to expand, the more we can't. Someone that books a 30-minute call cannot be an hour and a half. Like
easy, no problem.
We end up doing that every time. So we have to learn to keep it at 30. And that's stuff that we have to work on. So that way everyone can have that great experience with us. So I understand what you mean, DT. But and that's us. Instead of us saying it behind the scenes, that's what we say in front of the camera. Yeah. Right. Yeah. We have an hour and a half conversation, but you book 30 minutes.
Right.
Right. So this is something that we have to work on our side and maybe get the point across faster. And just get straight to business. But, that just comes from us being who we are.
Absolutely.
We love what we do.
Highlights of the portal are that everything is remote. You can do everything remotely. There's no need to physically be somewhere. Once you invest into the HDRG family, to the alumni, you get everything sent to you, obviously wirelessly, remotely. You can tap into it from your phone, your laptop, your desktop. It's a course that you could take at your pace. There is no expiration date on it. Some people say, hey, there's the course. You have accessibility or availability for me for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We don't have a cap on that. We understand that people have 9 to 5s. We understand that people have other lives, kids, a bunch of things going on. This may not be their number one priority, if you will. So we kind of we're cognizant to that, and we allow you to, take it in as course. Now we will tap you on the shoulder, like, hey, what's going on? We haven't heard from you. Hey, are you doing anything with that information? And then, from there we'll go. Nevertheless, everything is, like I said, there's videos to break down every segment of what we've written. We don't just write a bunch of information and just say, hey, read it. We wrote it. And then we also made videos to go along with it. So, it'll keep you engaged. And if some people are visual learners too, right? So it's not, we kind of we try to tap into that, right? We didn't just
try to tap it into both.
Right. We didn't just pay attention to just give you a bunch of words on paper or words on an email or whatnot. We wanted to tap into the visual learners as well as the people who can physically read and, learn that way. Me personally, I'm more physical. So if I was an outsider looking in for HDRG and investing in it, it would be super, super influential to me to see those videos and then podcast. I would learn more from our podcast and the videos in the portal than reading whatever is in the package, because that's just the type of learner I am. Right. So, we were cognizant of that when we made the content. So it's obviously that's why it took so long. Again, we try to think of it from all angles. Right. So being able to access that from all, anywhere in home, house. So funny side story. My niece is going to college. She just graduated high school last week. So proud of her and I love her to death. So she just spontaneously decided she wanted to go to college. Nobody was sure if she was going to go to college or not. So she's going to go to college. So I was out of town this week. So when I came back, I saw her. I said, congratulations, baby. I love you. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to college. I start this day, this, that. I said, oh, what are you going to school for? She said, business management. She was like, yeah, because I want to learn how to sell houses and I want to flip houses. And I want to do this. I was like, baby girl, they don't teach that in school.
Yeah, they don't
teach that in school. I said, if you want to learn that, if you want to learn that, that's a whole different avenue now. She calls me Theo. I said, Theo can help you, put you on whatever you want to do in that lane, that avenue, but they don't teach you that in school. She's like, okay, but I'm just going to go for business management right now. I said, good. That's good. You should tap in waters. If it's for you, great. If it's not, when you get into that place where you say you want to, touch some houses or whatever, I got, she's 17 years old. So, she's still at that point where she really doesn't know what she wants to do. I hope and pray that whatever her heart desires, she accomplishes that times 10. But nevertheless, my point is that, this information is accessible to you at your speed, your house. A college, she's going to pay a year or two, she's going to community college. She'll probably pay like, I don't know, $10,000 for $15,000 for an associate's degree. Right. And if she applies herself, God willing, she'll do good for herself. If she decides to go further for school, she'll do great. What our course is less than what an associate's degree costs. But I mean, I don't have a college degree and I know it's gotten me further than a college degree would have, because that college just wasn't for me. Right. And real estate just took me in places that I don't think any college.
Let's keep it real. But all three of us don't have college degrees.
Right.
I went to college, but I dropped out.
He was Kanye with it.
The conversation is, when you speak to any influencers, they're gonna tell you, what are you going to college for? Because most of them didn't go to college. They dropped out of college because they knew next step is college can't do nothing for you. Real estate.
Yep. So, there's,
and we're not against college. What you're saying, to your point, was
I'm just saying
her thing was to get into real estate, right? And you're like, hold on, wait, college is not gonna,
Yeah. When I was younger and I said I'm going to college, I could have said I'm going to college to learn how to draw
basket weaving.
Right, whatever. They're like, oh yeah, go to college, get your degree. Nobody ever said, Papa, they don't teach you that in school.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I wanted to be clear with her. I wanted her to know, like, baby girl, they don't teach you that in school. If you want to do that, you could take your realtor's license, your broker's license. It's a 2-week course for your realtors. It's a 2-week course for your brokers. In 6 months, you could be a broker. But just because you have the license doesn't mean you're going to be successful, because there's a whole machine behind being successful in that. There's, you got to have networking, you got to know the business, get into it, whatever. So
I love that you just said that. You see, you got to have a machine, and that's almost what you're purchasing here. Beyond information,
you are purchasing that. That's what H.G.R.G is essentially. Is a machine.
It's the machine. It's you're grabbing your own corporation. You have your team. You have the information. You have the market. You have us. And so you're ready just to go. I mean, I've never seen anything that's so plug and play. It's damn near, I mean, if you want to be a lazy real estate investor, I mean, I hate to say it that way, but H.G.R.G is for you. I mean, because you get everything.
I might be reaching a little bit. I might be reaching just a little bit, right? But I would equivalate what you're purchasing with HDRG is like purchasing a franchise, like a basketball, a football, soccer, hockey team, right? You have already an organization, you already have a brand, you have players, you have staff, you have the building in which they play in, right? You're buying that, and it comes with a name. That team's name is HGRG. We have all the players, we have the building, we have the staff, we have everything you needed to see. You just now have to become the owner. How do you become that? Purchase the portal.
That's right. That's right.
100%.
That's right. That's
What I would say, if you watch our podcast, we give you tips, we give you knowledge, we give you some information, and then if you want it times 13 or times 100, that's what the portal is.
Yeah.
We give you A to Z. So when you look for A, they didn't say this. In the portal, we give you all that.
Right. Broken down, spelled out like, ABC 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
not if you, oh, I missed that. Okay. This is how you do step 1. After step 1, you do step 2. After step 2, it's broken down like that. It's not just like a vague conversation. Yeah. Go buy a house, get a property manager, make money, do it all over again. It's not that. It's how do I buy a house? Who do I go to buy a house? Who's going to help me buy the house? Where do I buy the house? What type of house am I buying?
And what's my expectations of the people I'm working 100%. With?
Yep, that too. Yep.
What does my real estate agent do for me?
Yep.
What does my attorney do for me? What's my property management do for me?
The lingo, words that we say.
You get the lingo in there. I mean, because you could, it's even that, because we had to take another step further, right? Because we could still give you the property manager, the attorney, the realtor. We could do all that, right? But we want you to know what their job is, what their job description is, so what your expectation is of them.
And the power that lies within as an investor. Because some people think as an investor, especially newbies, people who are green, experienced investors don't have this problem because they understand it because they've been through it. But they've been through it, so they learn when they first did because they were in the same position. But they think, oh, I'm stuck. This realtor said this. I'm not really happy with them, but they're kind of cool. I feel bad. Same thing. A lawyer did this, that, and if they're not doing their job, I missed on buying this house because the lawyer didn't do this properly. Real estate agent didn't do that. You hired them. You could fire them.
Yeah.
This is your business. Again, I the analogy with the baseball team, football, whatever. This is now your business. If you don't like a player, a coach, they can be eliminated. Everybody can be replaced. There is
that's how transparent we are.
Yeah.
Is that we're like, yeah, we give you a team, but the more you become seasoned, you may meet people outside of what we give you.
Yep.
And that may be the person, that realtor that you connect with, that you click with, may be the person you want to work with from now on. Guess what? This is your business.
We actually encourage that. Because
to add to that, the portal is not only in our market. Take my portal, take HDRG's portal, and go anywhere. You could buy in your market. You could find the market. You could be in our market, but our market is our team. But what we do when we break it down so much is you could take that anywhere.
What we do works anywhere.
Right.
What we recommend is where we do, because that's where you get the highest return.
That's right.
But what we do works anywhere. Numbers are the numbers. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm super excited about this. I mean, we're very clear cut. I mean, we just gave you everything that, it comes with there. You get the team, you get lingo, you get breakdowns of job descriptions, you get videos, you get the PDFs of everything written down there so you can follow how you want to follow. I mean, HDRG.club is where you go to. It's just, it's there, guys. It's here for you now. It's on you guys to take advantage at this point.
Yep. And price points are, we have different criteria. And if you purchase the portal, there's a number to it. If you want just a Zoom calls with us, if you want property breakdowns, property analysis, it's all on the website. We break it all down individually. Nevertheless, we came out with this this price point, this package, this portal that we have, that we feel. I mean, not that we feel. I mean, just your first deal. You know, you'll pay for it in your first deal.
Yeah.
The headache.
We thought, speaking of price, we thought it was very fair.
Yeah.
Very fair. We looked at what everyone else was charging. You know, the big names to medium names to small names. We just found a nice zone where we think it's just in between. So that way,
we've actually been told that we're not charging enough, and
that's correct.
There's things and that things. We don't. At the end of the day, it's not about
breaking the bank. We're not trying to break the bank.
I say this analogy all the time, right? I don't want to eat steak every day. I'd rather eat like a ham and cheese or a turkey and cheese every day. Steak once in a blue moon. Because if you eat steak every day, the well's going to run dry. So I'm fine with just making ends meet. And nevertheless, obviously a lot went into this. So I don't want to undervalue what we've done. Right. Our information is super valuable. Of course, it's worth $1 million each to us. Nevertheless, we had to bottle it up, and we have to sell vitamin water to each individual customer, and that comes at a price. The idea is that it'll be volume, right? So we want to make it as something that's affordable to people. And we have options for payments, as well as, again, we started out at a very, very fair price, because we just want to get out to the masses. We understand what volume looks like. It won't be this price forever. Obviously, it will go up eventually, because nevertheless,
certain things got to go involved, and certain be involved. So
there's a lot. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a well-oiled machine. So, but at the end of the day, we're super excited for what's going on. We got big. Listen, I promise you, and we can say this till we're blue in the face or whatever. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. Real estate. Where is, and I'm not knocking no field, no different ways of investing in yourself and your future and your family, but where's the stock market right now?
Yeah.
Where's crypto right now?
Yep.
I think
what's tried and true?
Bitcoins is at 17.
What's tried and true, right? What's tried and true now, and what's been tried and true just constantly continue? What's not going nowhere?
Absolutely.
Real estate. Prior to being in real estate, I was a garbage man. I was a garbage man. I know forever and ever people are going to have garbage. There's always going to be a need for somebody to throw garbage away, and I'm proud of that. It got me to where I'm at, right? But I don't know, dumb as I am.
But where you pick up the garbage at?
What you mean?
Properties,
houses,
in real estate,
100%. And I always knew that if somebody's going to always need their garbage picked up from their houses.
Correct.
So what's never going to go extinct? A robot is never going to be able to house you.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this, man. Get into something that ain't going nowhere. What's hot and what's trendy. I'm not knocking it, because there's millions and billions of dollars that are to be made in the hot and trendy stuff. But if you don't get in at the right time, at the right moment, with the right cash, it ain't for you. Real estate, you can get in with nothing.
Yeah. Absolutely. When it goes down, it always corrects.
I just want to add into what. So DT just said he was a garbage man. I was in transportation. Lance is in sales. Was in sales.
And a bartender forever.
So we have been there, done that, and we're standing saying, "Hey, we've been all the way in the gutter, in the mud, and now we're standing and saying, hey, listen, let me tell you something. Man, we out the mud. Let's talk about it. Let me teach you. Get out the mud too."
Yeah.
So this is where it's at, bro. This is where it's at. I'm not gonna. This is pretty much promoting us, but it promotes itself.
Yeah.
It promotes itself.
And it's tough. It's tough for us to do it, right? Because we're not really braggadocious people. You know what I'm saying? So this is how it's like a struggle to get it out, how to say it the right way, and not feel like you're being arrogant and get a little bit extra and kind of do too much and brag. But it's not about that. Nevertheless, it's just we have to get the information out there. Obviously on social media, we're a heavy presence right now. And as a clip right now, I know we're gonna chop this up, but I'm gonna say right now, social media, we out here, we're not going nowhere. H.G.R.G is official. It's lit. Get on while you can. Right now it's at a price point and it's at a place where everybody it's available for everybody. Eventually it won't be. Don't miss your ticket. Don't miss your ticket.
HDRG.club.
HDRG.
Telling you guys.
Guys.
It's right now.
We
right
have
now.
we have a price point, and we have financing, guys. Whatever you work with, we got you.
That's it. Go get it now. Go get it now, man. Right now, it's low key, but once this thing blows,
you keep talking about a price point. How do I know the price? What's the price?
It's the HDRG.club. Go look for it.
That's it. Absolutely. Listen, I appreciate you guys. Once again, we had to give that to the world. Once again, HGRG.club. Go check it out. The portal is live. We're outside. And right now, we want to help you guys get to the next level. All right, HGRG family. We'll see you on the other side.
That club.
Sure.
Yeah. What they say? I'm so divine, I'm so divine. Imperfection, perfection, my presence shines. My mental is parasailing maritime. They say I'm destined to read the palm line. Yeah, I'm so divine, I'm so divine. Imperfection, perfection, my presence shines.